My dad wasn't scared of nobody. There was only one person he was scared of, and he was scared respectfully of Haku. Y'all know the old school stories, you know, they were some gangsters back in the day. You know, when it was time for my dad to go, and Haku said, "Kid," man, Pops didn't say nothing. Just shut his mouth and get up, because he ain't want to hit that Tony on his ass, you know what I mean?
He's got the nerve, hold on, Regal. Well, I don't have any love for Regal, but he's in the wrong place.
I used to share a lot of rooms when we traveled with Haku. The guys went out to the bars. About 2 in the morning, Haku shows up. I was sound asleep, and I could hear in the background, "Tito, they tried to kill me." I looked at him, and he had blisters all over his face. They got into a fight in the bar, and he beat up a bunch of people, and the cops couldn't stop him. Finally, they handcuffed him.
The next morning, the paper headlines, Haku, professional wrestler, takes out 2 police officers and 4 patrons. It was unbelievable. One of the guys over there said, "You will not believe what happened." It looked like a James Bond movie or something, you know?
And they all ended up in the hospital, and one of them had to get their nose replaced. So I think it was the gallons of liquid courage that Haku stood the test.
I was supposed to wrestle him the following night, and I thought he was going to go home, and we go to the arena, and Haku was already waiting for us in the locker room. I mean, unbelievable.
Man, with him, I felt like I was safe as in the vault of Fort Knox, man. He was bad. He was really bad. We were against Goldberg down in WCW. And I know toward the end of the match, I got up on that top rope and I was going to come off for a big Goldberg spear on Haku, right? All of a sudden, I must have slipped out of his hands, went down just like a torpedo. In the dressing room in the back, Haku got him and said, "Let me tell you something, Goldberg. You almost killed Jimmy Hart. If you ever do that again, I promise you," and I didn't want to hear anything else, and I left the room because I didn't want to see what was going to happen.
We were in the same car, and we stopped at a light, and somebody said, "Why are you stopping there?" and this and that, and they didn't know who was in the car. So finally, Haku got out of the car and said, "Oh, let me take care of this." Boom, 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 boom. And the guy went out, and I'm sure he would never again do that.
Haku was a wonderful guy, wonderful father, wonderful husband, but there's nobody rougher and meaner and a natural-born killer is Haku.
Chops being exchanged by Crowbar and Ming. I tell you, those chops against Ming had no fear at all. Look at that. Oh!
He was great. I loved being with him. He was a gentleman outside the ring, but in the ring, he was bad, baby.
Look out! A shot to Haku! Look at that! It didn't even move Haku! It didn't even phase him! And Rock can't believe it!
Tough person, but a smooth heart. He was a great guy. I've known him for many, many years. First-class guy.
So happy Haku's here, man. Come on, brother. I mean, we're talking about a legendary move. For this man to come from the island, to make a living out here in professional wrestling, and to still be active, you know? I mean, let's keep it 100. Don't get it twisted now, you know what I mean? Obviously, he's here right now, and to keep it 100, it's over for everybody.
I have been asked today to tell stories about Haku, which I'm not going to do. And I ain't talking about Haku unless Haku blesses me to talk about him. So rip your own eyeballs out for all I care. I ain't a snitch. Please enjoy the rest of your day.